Hello, tubers! Welcome to this week's episode of Amusement Weekly. Oh. This week we're talking to you about Skyrush at Hershey Park, Kings Island's Diamondback. The Travel Channel has a little information on insane coaster wars, and the American Dream. Yeah, do you know what the American Dream is? You probably don't. I'll fill you in on it later. But first, we're going to go to Hershey Park's Skyrush. Yeah! Now, we all know about the new Hershey Park Skyrush. Great ride. You know, I haven't ridden it yet, but I've heard wonderful reviews. Except, it's got a disease. And everyone's like, you're like, what type of disease does it have, Bill? Answer me that. And I'm going to answer it right now. It's got the Intamin disease. Oh, you mean the Intamin disease? Intamin makes great coasters. Yeah, well, the problem is, the trains suck. Okay? This might be a personal problem of my own, but I've heard rumors and at this point fact, because people are saying it, that the lap bar system on the Skyrush train sucks. Train pulls a lot of G's going around the track. Lap bar, it's not a locking mechanism, it's a check valve with hydraulics. It's complicated, but overall it goes one direction, but it doesn't go the other direction. So you can get crushed when you pull heavy G's by the lap bar, and then when you have, floater airtime, it doesn't go back up. It doesn't go back up. That's all it comes down to. It crushes you. And this is a plague on the Intamin's Donuts, the Intamin trains. Like, for example, just in general, Intimidator, we got Kings de Ka, and El Toro are the top three that come to my mind. The two are at the same freaking park. I haven't really ridden a lot of Intamin coasters around the world. I've done some on the East Coast. And every time I get off those trains, I have the same complaint. My legs, I feel like they should just cut my legs off, because it's completely useless. Blood circulation's cut off. So anyway, but I digress. Bringing it back to the subject, Skyrush, great ride, apparently, but it's plagued by the Intamin, I'm going to cut the circulation off on your legs syndrome. I'll work on a different title for that and an acronym later, and we'll figure it'll be funny. That's the making of a meme. Anyway, moving on to Kings Island. Okay, so Kings Island's Diamondback. Apparently there were some issues with the ride, and it had to go under scheduled maintenance or something like that for the time of June 4th to June 8th. I feel like that's kind of weird that the ride's is like, we need to do routine maintenance on it right now, so we no longer can ride it. I think something happened on it where either a PLC fried or electric motors fried. Something went wrong on the ride that caused it not to run anymore, but it's okay. It just needed a replacement part. No safety issues. Unless if you call a fire a safety issue. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Just speculating. God, I'm annoying. Just kidding. Anyway, so if you're going to Kings Island between the 4th and the 8th of June, which if you're watching this video, it's already past that date, so there's no point even watching it. Moving on to the Travel Channel. Travel Channel is doing this thing called Insane Coaster Wars. It's coming up in July. They're going around to park and seeing who has the most intense crazy coaster, whatever. Okay, I'm going to watch every episode of it, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. They did this thing where they did a little behind-the-scenes action at Dollywood. You can see the producer and all like the film crew and all that stuff, and you kind of get an idea of how like safe everything has to be. They have like a little part where they have a little tower where a camera guy can stand on in a restricted area. And they're like, if you get off that tower, you're going to die a brutal death. And then all the people from like Ace and Theme Park Review and whoever else went to this little enthusiast-only event, because the Travel Channel invited enthusiasts to come ride, so they get some people on the rides. Yada yada yada. Go watch the video. I'll post the link down below me. Anyway, next and last is Xanadu, also known as the American Dream. Now, Xanadu is located in, what is it, the Meadowlands of New Jersey, just outside of New York City. It's going to be, well, what it is, it's a mall and an amusement park all mixed into one. So kind of like a mall in America type of thing. But unique little thing, it's going to have a, what is it, an indoor like ski hill or something like that. It's going to be very interesting. But the problem is Xanadu went bankrupt in 2009. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, but in 2010 they got new like investors and whatnot, invested $700 million into it, and they changed the name from Xanadu to American Dream. So there's going to be an amusement park, a brand new amusement park, and a mall. So you know, you could bring your wife. If you're a guy that likes coasters and you have a wife, you could be like, hey, honey, go to Victoria's Secret, buy some nice thongs or something. You can go ride some amusement rides, even if they're kiddie rides. You look like weird people, but hey, credits are credits. You know how it is. So, new amusement park, Meadowlands, yada yada yada, mall, yada yada yada. It's gonna be cool. It's opening eventually. It's under construction. So that's that. Give me a thumbs up and a thumbs down all at once. I don't know how you do that. That's a new YouTube trick. Actually, I don't think the button works. Can you try hitting it? I don't think it works anymore. Leave a comment. I don't think the comments work, but give it a shot. See what happens. and the subscribe button doesn't work anyway unless you have a special computer. See if you have a special computer. See if it works. Click it. Quick. I'm waiting. Stalling. Hold on, let me stall some more. Yeah, if you haven't stopped the video by now, you can do that because I have nothing else to say.